kid. One girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up. One pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. This outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night primetime here on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And Sunday night primetime, he's off and running. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action now. Daniels rolling out to his left. Low left side is caught by Sinnott. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Hold the set.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Check smash. Check smash.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Press all 80.
Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and short, Daniels. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Nevis with a point after. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So that brings up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Mayfield to throw for it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Buffalo 18.
Daniels from the pistol. Finds his fullback. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Revis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180!
The play fake. Here's Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders get it back after making their 3rd first half interception. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
They're so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
They make the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. And the Commanders get home. They drop in. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
This is Irvin on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and long for him here. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fields this at the 19. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
DJ Chuck there for the catch. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 20-zip lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders take over as they intercept it for the third time in just our opening quarter.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 28, Buccaneers nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Baker now from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, Mayfield. It's complete. This is Angluka. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's good enough for a Tampa first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
the cookie. Complete out to the right side. And won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Play fake here, Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's tackled for a short gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down now, 7 to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Man in motion here. Daniels setting up the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
70,
To throw again, it's Daniels. Cox, this is Lane. He's taken down at the 30. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs. Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Well, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 6, Viking, 18.
To the air again, Daniels. This finds Sharp complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early runaway. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Tag. 18, target. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now Daniels off the play action. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders blowing them out now, 34-zip. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Samuel on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
180.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. And they pick him up again. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders
watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Come on, come on.
Sending a receiver left. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Slot man motioned over. Daniels, third and goal. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Takes out a one-stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Regular.
Throwing again is Baker. Laying out for this one. He makes the catch. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Set. 20. Start.
And up to Walker from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now an inside give to Walker. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That's another.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
What's that?
Irving on the inside give. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Run. What's that?
Working inside the red zone. There's a screen out for Walker. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Set. 180. Set.
Give up the gut to Walker. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
180. Done.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back for their first points of this game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. On his Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers cut into the lead by another point.
Commanders 42, Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin
Buccaneers.
has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Go. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Here's a counter give to Chubb. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Ready, set.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Ready. Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one's caught along the left sideline. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, you can find pay dirt.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. 180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
And here's 1st down.
Good. What's up?
1st and 10.
Mayfield now from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Here's 1st down.
Good.
1st and 10.
From the gun, Mayfield. It's his running back. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding slopes. We're doing shredding a defense just like that.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays down, they could be the big games in next week. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
What's up?
Mayfield to throw for it. Quick slant complete. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take 7 points off the deficit.
Commanders 49, Buccaneers 14. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, break.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Deputy.
Slot man in motion left. On 1st down, here's Daniels. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, ready?
A real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Ready.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there, All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First down.
Playing the motion man.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's trying to push the field. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
He's trying to go deep again. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Jukes one defender. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
180. Start.
Baker now off the play fake. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him in this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Daniels on 1st down. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jamel Dean makes the play.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Baker. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
He's sending it out wide to Samuel. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Baker throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set. Watch out.
Here's the give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
20. Kings.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Quick slant to Samuel. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third down, give to Irving. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
180.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off, Trey Amos. And the Commanders get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals.
Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play fake here, Daniels. He lost it, deep left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They got 1st down from the 31.
That's good for a Buccaneers First down.
Mayfield set to pass. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Second and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
And the Buccaneers, first down. First and 10.
Walker now from the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Third and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They tightened up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Come on.
They'll run the draw with Chubb. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. So they're left facing third and long.
Panther 11. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Second down.
Another try following the sack. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
A pickup of 13 on the play. It's third down and long.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Baker now from the gun. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
20.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Buying some time left. Connects on the crosser. Running in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When he's throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Here's Shaw. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Here we go, here we go.
Lane motioning left.
18. Let's go.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal.
Ready? Buffalo 18. Hawk 70.
And in motion out of the slot. Daniels to throw on 4th. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders running them out of the building. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it down, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Good. What's up?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
What's up?
Running with Walker again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Mayfield now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36.
Set. Check. 180. Start.
Throwing from the gun here. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The career's more at stake when you win your prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set. What's that?
On the carry, it's Walker. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now here's Mayfield. There's a screen out for Walker. And this is not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
180. What's that?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it deep downfield. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Throw right side is caught by Samuel. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Baker now off the play fake. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Start.
To throw is Mayfield. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
20. Start.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Daniels now on 1st down. From deep to the left side, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
What's up?
Drive begins with a walker run. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Good. 180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Washington.
Big Lion.
Krosky Merritt. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Come on, ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. He rolls to his right. And the defender comes away with it. That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair, though, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
180.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. And they're going to turn it over on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Chubb. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Commanders throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Levis with a point after. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead.
63, Buccaneers, 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Try and push it deep downfield. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are stopped on a return on the final play of this game. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could